All right, wonderful people, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform. We're giving a back-to-back updates on how things to be, on how things to share for Biafra land and beyond. If you're joining us for the first time, remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Also, remember to like and share this broadcast too. All right, my wonderful people, the latest one with the boss brains at the moment. Yes, we say that the PMBRGIE Simon Ékpã has reacted to the xenophobic attack that has taken place towards the black Africans. And then he has sent a strong message to JM. Yes, my people, as he also well, you know that the PM is a man that is involved in a whole lot of things and cares about everything that happens to not only Biafrans or innocent Biafrans, but everybody at large. And that is why he has reacted to this xenophobic attack because, of course, you understand that this is the type of thing that these people have tried to do to Biafrans in Nigeria. Maybe you can compare it. It is very, very comparable to what these people want to do to Biafrans. And if you're being very truthful and very sincere, it is one thing that is very, very bad. So at this particular point, it is something that we could look at and would not even want the sneakiest or anything close to it to even take place. And that is why even at this point, we are working towards anything that would not show this kind of thing. And that's why the PM is hitting up on it because allowing this kind of thing, not commenting on this kind of thing happening is as well as just being selfish. And trust me, with these white people that we need their support and their foreign, anything concerning their foreign attacks or foreign support, they need to understand, they need to come to understand that you also care about every other person, not just yourself. Because if they come to understand that you only care about yourself, then it's going to be a tough one for us. It's going to be a tough one for us to even crack. Because at this particular point, they would think that everything we are doing is just for ourselves. And so any other thing that is happening to every other set of people does not concern us, which is properly wrong. And that is why the PM is reacting to it and is making comments on it. So you see that everything that happens here is done for a reason. And the PM is actually making sure that one way or another, we ourselves find our way to actually accommodate and walk through every single thing that we are supposed to do. And that's the truth of the matter. We are expected to actually do better in a whole lot of things. And while we still move around and heave around with a whole lot of things coming up, we need to be sure that the situation of things are not changing. We need to be sure that a whole lot of things are coming up for the betterment, and that is the truth of the matter. Every single move that is being made by the PM or the Biafra Liberation Army and the rest of them, it's somewhat what has been needed for the longest of times, and that is the truth of the matter. It is what we expect, it is what we need for ourselves, and that is one thing that we want to actually take place, and that is one thing that we actually have always wanted one way or another. The situation of things at this point is that we need to actually show that we are involved. We want these things to happen. We want everything that is happening to happen in good ways. The Biafra Liberation Army, the Biafra Declaration that is to take place in December 2nd, and everything in total, we want these things to actually work out well. We want these things to actually end up in a good way, not in a way that would end up not being nice and would not end up satisfying any of us at all. And so that is why every single thing that we are doing at this point is for the betterment of every single one of us. We are not doing it just for ourselves, but for everyone in total. We are doing it for the things we have been aiming for that we have not yet got to. We are doing it for every single strike we have ever wanted. And we are doing it for all of us. Yes, we are doing it for all of us, for what we've always wanted to achieve. We are doing it for everything we've ever wanted. And by God's grace, we are going to get to where we need to get. We are going to get to where we have been aiming to get. You see, this particular freedom we are asking for, this particular movement, and everything we've been aiming for, we need to actually get there because, of course, getting there is a priority that we need to actually have in mind. That at the end, we would end up making things or achieving things that would actually be beneficial for all of us. And so in this particular way, we need to come to an understanding that everything works out for a reason, and that we are not going to give up. These people also need to come to that understanding that we are not going to give up until until we are where we need to be. And that's the truth of the matter. Until we are where we need to be and until we are there, we are not giving up. This whole thing started a whole lot. In the situation that Nigeria found himself right now, because the Biafra zones, the Biafra land that we are in at this particular point is a place that needs to be safeguarded fully. It needs people that would actually take care of it at this particular point, and we cannot let the Biafra land be led to be led bare for these people to come and prowl into it, for Fulanis to wake up and just enter into our land and do whatever it is they want, because of course that is what these people would always want. That is what Hopes of them have left these people to enter into Owerri, Imo State, or wherever it is in Owerri, in Imo State, to do whatever it is they want, just because they claim, in quotes, they are trying to accommodate them. What have happened to the rest of their states over there? It's not enough for them. They are coming over here to do some kind of things they wish. My people, it is not an accommodating system. It is a way to use and encroach into our land and take over the land. Go to Douglas in a way. The news that we are getting right now is that during their once it happens that it's on Friday and it's time for their month prayer, you cannot go on the road on Douglas. The Douglas Road, that is what we are getting at this particular point. You cannot cross because they are all on the road and that place is blocked. Cars do not go through. This is more than an encroachment. This is a takeover they are trying to do in our state, and it is not going to work out. And that is why the Biafra Liberation Army has been sent. If these people make a move against our people, they will collect it all. In fact, at this particular point, we are not waiting. The situation of things now has brought it up to the extent, the range that we do not care if they have done anything. The main thing is that they are not going to succeed in whatever they want to do. And so they are going to be brought down, hit down at any point in time, because the things they are involved in or their plans is very hideous for Biafra, it's very hideous for Igbo. And at this particular point, I am trying to let you know that the most important thing for you to do is to do your own part wherever you find yourself as an Igbo person. For you, as someone that is maybe in support of the movement or in support of everything that we hold dear in our land, as we all know that PM Simon Ekpã is working on his own part. Yes, that is the truth. As he is currently in Canada now to work on the Biafra referendum, the Biafra convention also that is taking place here, which will make one of the biggest steps we've ever made ever since, as it's going to hold in Canada. And people, it is not any different from one of the most important things that needs to be done. It's one of the big steps we are taking to become better than these people in every sector, in every way. The fact that we brought up our own digital coin, our own currency, is also a big step, so that we do not have to, when we have finally gotten this Biafra nation, we do not have to wait. There is nothing like we are lacking in this system. Once it comes, the currency is there already for us to pick up and leave. Every single thing is laid at place. If they come up and say, what are the things that are laid in place if your nation is giving this, if this division is being done now, everything will be placed on the table, and they will see that this particular set of people are ready. People keep asking, these things are being done. These are the reasons why these things are being done. Enough of the dialogue. Dialogue has been done a whole lot of times. Dialogue has been done by a power for them, and they've been it's been like a child's play for them, because of course the government would keep talking to them and keep turning them around. In fact, it's not maybe it's what they keep doing to them. They keep turning them around like they are kids, and at the end there is no progress or whatsoever that these people actually have concerning the whole situation of the country. No progress at all. And if you're not getting any progress from this sort of thing, it means you need to change strategy. And that is what the PM have come to do. That's what the PM entered this whole situation with, a new strategy. We are not going with dialogue again, we are going with violence, giving people back to back. After giving people back to back, we're still making moves internationally to make sure that we are securing our places at the right places, to make sure that when the time comes, we will not be caught slacking. We will not be caught slacking at all. We cannot be caught slacking. We know the zones that are the Biafra zones and how it will be divided. These people are not interested in anything. They do not want to let us go. And them keeping us in Nigeria, they want to keep oppressing Igbo, oppressing the youths, keeping them down, pinning them down. without wanting anything that would look into the progress of Igbo. And that is very bad. And that is why these steps are being taken day and night. Also, that is it. Yes, my people, this is where we come to the end of this particular broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Thank you.